Just one final left to go here in Koper, and that is the men's horizontal bar. An exciting piece of apparatus, so if you have been with me all afternoon, don't go anywhere now, as things are about to get very fun on the high bar. First four gymnasts getting their warm-up in, giving you a taste of what is to come.
Slovenski predstavnik Toni Kastilic je po malenko slabši predstavi zasedel 20. mesto. Ogromno napak smo videli v kvalifikacijah na drogu, zato se danes sam vrstni red iz kvalifikacij lahko še tako premeša. Kot prvi v finali pa bo nastopil Patrik Sampaio, Brazilija, ki je bil šesti v kvalifikacijah z oceno 13,66, izhodiščna ocena njegove sestave pa je bila 5,30.
A rule change that we discussed a little bit yesterday is the dismount. So of course you've got that stick bonus, but as well as that, the value of the dismount is doubled in fact. So if it's an A, it's 0.1, B 0.2, C 0.3, etc. So if you're looking at an E dismount, you get the 0.5 credit plus another 0.5, and then you could also get that stick bonus. So we will see a lot of big dismounts, I'm sure, in the high bar. As we saw on the rings yesterday, we saw some people going for triple backs. Gymnasts and coaches really pushing to make the most of that rule change. Here is the start list for the horizontal bar final here at the FIG Artistic World Challenge Cup in Koper, Slovenia. And we are ready to go with our first gymnast representing Brazil, Patrik Sampaio.
Nadaljujemo torej naše finalne nastope. Patrik Sampaio, Brazilija kot prvi na drogu.
The one-arm giant there, always so impressive. Winding up here. All the Kovac, full twist, really impressive. And the tuck position, a D value element. Straight Kachev, packing in the release element and the straddle Kachev. The Adler, gymnasts have to show close bar work as well. The Adler there with the half turn. Winds up now for his dismount. Double twisting, double straight. Smallest of hops on landing, but really, really impressive. Double twisting, double straight is worth an E in value. So he won't get a stick bonus, but he will be credited the whole mark there. 0.5 for the compositional requirement credit, plus 0.5 for it being an E. That Coleman there, full twisting, somersault over the bar. And the Kovac gymnasts losing sight of that bar, really having to trust themselves and their spatial awareness. Such an exciting piece of apparatus for that reason. These mega release and catch elements which Patrick did a brilliant job of, catching them all in the optimal position. Winds into his catch over there in the straight position.
13,466 za 40
And into that dismount, double twisting, double straight somersault. Great work and a great start to this horizontal bar final. 13.466, 0.4 up on his qualifying routine. He has set the bar. Next to perform, representing Italy, Manuel Berrettera.
Manuel Berrettera, Italia.
Starts his routine with the Adler with the half turn. Winding up now for some releases. Straight into the Kovac. And into another one, straddle Kachev. Some good in-bar work. Settling into the routine nicely. Adler there, into the L grip Giants. Difficult work in that grip. Great momentum as he winds into his dismount. Double twisting, double straight with a stick. I would do that same reaction if I had just nailed that routine and that landing. 0.1 bonus coming your way. Manuel, great work. He qualified in 8th place with 12.7. Will that routine and that stick bonus get him a higher score today? Catching with confidence. You can see his hands firmly on the bar there, no doubts. Winding up into that dismount and that great landing. His feet didn't move an inch. That's how you finish your competition here. 13.4 puts him into second, but a big improvement on his qualification score, which was 12.7. Next to compete, representing Great Britain, Ruben Ward.
Ruben Ward, Velika Britannia.
Great through the one-arm giant work. Into the Adler with the half turn, the D element. Straight Kachev, caught on a nice stretch. Into the straddle Kachev again, lots of height. Tries to connect two releases there, really difficult. He knew he wasn't going to catch, so he made that decision to land safely on the mat there. But will have to take that deduction of a whole mark, unfortunately. Was working really well before that. Just 19 years old, so all of this is him gaining experience, putting these difficult skills out in an apparatus final. Has to regain composure now. Close bar work, straddle Stolder into the pike Stolder. Winds up, ready for the dismount. Double twisting, double straight, and a stick. It's almost more frustrating when you've made an error and the rest of it has been as flawless as it was. But he can take lots away from that, lots of positive moments in that routine, including that huge dismount to a stuck landing, getting him that all-important 0.1 stick bonus. That straight catch over there. Aim to do this connection here. So straddle Kachev caught nicely into the ginger, and he could see he was too far, so we just added that extra half turn to land safely on his back on the mat. 2 releasing catches back to back like that does get you a bonus. He won't be awarded that because of the fall, but he's going for it. 12.3 is the score for Ruben. Up next, from Brazil, Lucas de Souza Bittencourt.
Lucas de Souza Bittencourt, Brasília.
Nice clean start there. Adler. Here we go, winding up for releases. Works that bar into the Coleman. Good job. And another one, the full twisting. Kovac in the tuck position this time. Straddle Kachev. Fight Kachev. All of the releasing catches here. Almost there now, into the dismount. Full twisting double straight. And a stick. The men have saved all their sticks for the high bar final. And I love to see it. It really does just highlight the end of a routine. There's so much excitement going on the bar, but when you can finish with a stick, it really does emphasize a good routine. Really good work there, gets that second hand on and continues the swing with a really good shape. Winds up into the tucked full twist. Heights Kachev did a great job coming out of every single release into the giant. No hesitations, didn't have to work to get the giants over the bar. And that landing. Double fist pump from the coach in the background. Much deserved, 13.5. He takes the lead so far. And he wraps up our first half of competitors. Our second half warming up now. Here are our horizontal bar current standings. Currently in first place, Lucas de Souza Bittencourt from Brazil. Gymnasts can have up to 5 release elements in their routine, as long as 2 of them are connected. So if 2 aren't connected, then they need to do 4 or less. But if you connect 2, then you can go all out and do 5. So far we saw Ruben attempt to connect 2, but we haven't seen too many connections. Lots of incredible releases, but let's see what the rest of our competitors have in store for us. This new cycle, they really are pushing the excitement of this apparatus even further and are rewarding some of those standout release elements such as a Lukin, a full twisting catch-ev. That's now upgraded to a G, as well as the Wallstrom, which is a Hecht, so a sort of hop over the bar with your whole body with 1.5 turns. That's also a G now. And here is our start list for our second half, as well as our current results so far on the horizontal bar in this World Challenge Cup final.
Še 4 nastopi nas čakajo tukaj v Kopru. Napeto finale se pričakuje do samega konca. Na drogu zmagovalec kvalifikacij namreč sploh ni nastopil.
Next to compete in this horizontal bar final, representing Spain, Nestor Abad.
Gimnastičar iz Španije, Nestor Abad.
Adler with the half turn. Straight catch-ev. Nicely caught. Winds up for another catch-ev. Straddle this time. Again, really good technique, catching on a nice stretch into the turning elements. Winds up into the dismount. Full twisting, double straight, small step to the side. Didn't have quite as much difficulty as some of his competitors, but a good routine nonetheless, and smiles all round. It's been a busy weekend. We've seen Nestor in multiple finals and picking up medals along the way. 32 years old. Qualified in 4th place with 13.166. Winds up for that dismount, keeping those toes pointed and those ankles locked together. Full twisting, double straight somersault. Just a small step to the side. Good start to this second half. .933, just slightly down on his qualification score, which was 13.166. Next to compete, representing Italy, Riccardo Villa. Adler with the half turn. And here we go, winding up. For the Coleman, caught really well. Lots of speed through the bar. And the full twist in the tuck position. Big stretch, but holds on to it. Adler Showing good close bar work as well. Lots of versatility from this gymnast. Winds up for the dismount. The smallest step back. Really great work. A lot of energy. A light gymnast. Doesn't make any of his work look like it takes much effort. Even though some of those skills definitely take a lot of effort. Works that bar. Look at the movement. Beautiful shape in the air. And how quickly you have to refocus your brain and your eyes to see that bar and catch it. Sure, tries to keep his eyes on the bar for as long as possible, but it's moving so quick. A lot of the time it's going to go off spatial awareness and just knowing and trusting your body and the hard work you've done in training. Ricardo qualified in first place with 13.566. So far the highest score is 13.466. So let's see what the judges make of it. .333. I think we do see where that stick bonus can make a big difference. Just outside the medals. Great work regardless. Next to compete, representing Kazakhstan, Diaz Tuishibek. The full turning Adler, first one of those we've seen today. Really difficult skill. And the full twisting tuck somersault over the bar. The German giants, really difficult. Performed very well. Up to the handstand. Small hop on the dismount. Some original work in there. And cleanly through. Here's that full twisting Kovac over the bar. Catches a little bit late, but catches nonetheless with straight arms. That really interesting German giant work. Has to have strength and flexibility in order to execute that. The Stolder perhaps ending a little late, maybe incurring a small deduction, and just a small deduction on the landing of his dismount. Gymnasts have to end close bar elements within 15 degrees of handstand for no deductions. .12.9 for Diaz Tuishibek. He was first on the pommel horse yesterday, but outside of the medals here on the horizontal bar. We have one competitor left to go. The top score so far, 13.466. Next to compete, representing Spain, it's Pau Jimenez.
Ženski športni gimnastiki. Na drogu predstavnik Španije, Pau Jimenez.
Really great work there. The full twisting front somersault to catch the bar. High value skill. Adler with the half turn into the ginger. Really complex work from Pau. Adler. Winds up now. Into the triple back dismount. Oh, what a shame. A unique routine there. Definitely stood out from the rest of the field. Really, really great work from Pau. Such a shame that we couldn't see him finish it quite as well as it started, but really went for broke with these elements. Full twisting front somersault to recatch the bar. Successful combination of releases there as well. Had to muscle his way at a couple of moments, but really unique and exciting work. Just 21 years of age. I don't think this will be the only time we see him in a high bar final. And there's that triple back. Oh, just slightly under-rotated. It wasn't far off. To be able to do a triple back at the end of a difficult routine like that takes both physical and mental endurance. That was his first ever World Cup high bar final, so definitely one to look out for in the future.
Uno entero, muchacha.
11.866 puts him into 8th place. All a learning curve. And that gives us our final results here in the horizontal bar final in this Artistic Gymnastics World Challenge Cup. In 3rd place, Manuel Berrettera. In 2nd, Patrick Sampaio. And in 1st, from Brazil, Lucas da Souza Bittencourt. It's time for our final medal ceremony of the day, our men's horizontal bar victory ceremony here at the FIG World Challenge Cup in Koper, Slovenia.
Medalji priznanja po podelju tehnični delegat Svetovne gimnastične federacije za moško športno gimnastiko Luč Zunik. The medal is awarded by Luč Zunik, the technical delegate of FIG in women's artistic gymnastics. Tretje mesto, 3rd place,
In third place, representing Italy, Manuel Berrettera. He was third on high bar at the Junior Europeans last year, and now he's making his mark as a senior. In second place, representing Brazil, Patrick Sampaio. He was first to compete, had a long wait, but managed to retain that silver medal position. And in first place, also representing Brazil, Lucas de Souza Bittencourt. A fantastic day for Brazil on the horizontal bar.
In the honor of doing the national anthem of Brazil.
Men's horizontal bar medalists. In third place from Italy, Manuel Berrettera. In second from Brazil, Patrick Sampaio. And in first, representing Brazil, Lucas de Souza Bittencourt.